Well, every beat I make is a different process. Sometimes it's the sample first, chopping that up and then working drums around it. Sometimes it's laying down a drum break and then listening to a bunch of samples until something clicks. But some days my mind's moving so fast that I'll hear a sample and already hear the beat in my mind. So I'm trying to get it down as quick as I can. I've got the full sample playing while I'm programming the drums, and then immediately I'm pulling out those chops or loops I heard in my head. This one though, this is my beat DollaDolla, and I've made so many beats now that the names are just becoming random at this point. But anyway, this one started with this tiny loop I found. It's like a 1-bar loop, RZA style, just pitched down. And it might sound a bit repetitive, a bit loopy now, but just trust the process because I added this drum break next. And it's just a simple loop, just a simple drum break, and 9 times out of 10 I'll use a drum break over one-shots, purely because drum breaks just seem to have this pre-built texture into them, this sound. They're usually live, they're usually played and recorded, and you just can't get that with one-shots. So the beat was coming together now, drums are down, samples down, and already I was liking the sound of it, but again, it just sounded a bit too repetitive, a bit too much like a loop. So I went digging through some more samples and I found this little guitar lick that you're starting to hear now. So that was great because now I can have the last 4 bars with this guitar lick playing over it, first 4 bars without, but now I've got this 8-bar section with an A and a B because it was a bit too much of a loop for me. So I had this A and B section, which was great, but what made it even better was this little transition I used at the end of the 4th bar, moving into the 5th. And then again on the 8th bar, looping it back to the 1st bar of this 8-bar section we made. So now really, I'm set. The beat to me sounded near enough done, and I'd be happy to send this out or to post it on my channel. But just at the last minute, I wanted to add a hook section, so it wasn't so much like a loop. I can see why people might find it a bit boring, a bit too repetitive. So again, I was back in the sample bag, flicking through, and I found this little loop of vocal chops, already pre-scratched. I just chopped them up in my own way, and when I put it on top, it sounded like this. It was sounding great, it was sounding finished. So now I had a 16-bar verse, with variety, with sections, and then a hook section right after that, so I was done there, and the whole beat sounds like this. So this is my first video, my first breakdown, so let me know what you think in the comments, any feedback. If there's any of my beats you want to see a breakdown of, just let me know that as well. Yeah, thanks for watching.